Ready?
Brandon, a couple weeks ago, Coach Saban talked about how last year you were obviously moving around a lot and maybe a little bit of a challenge for you. Has it been easier for you this year, kind of knowing where you're at?
It's pretty much been the same, honestly. It's been a huge stress reliever, focusing on one position. You can try to, kind of take one playbook home and study, that one position. But it's pretty much the same, man. Coach Saban, the same coach. He's hard, tough, so he's gonna coach you tough. All my position coaches, Coach Cristobal, they pretty much got the same coach, so he's gonna coach me tough regardless. So.
Do you have a preference between really sticking to the O-line or tight end?
Not really. I'm pretty much like a team guy, I would say. I just like to help out the team, and I feel like we have more fun when I'm helping out the team. So, helping out the team and you'll play and stuff like that. So it's pretty much the same. I really don't have a preference. I'm still doing my job and trying to, just contribute. I just want to be a contributor.
It seems like this tight end unit, is really unique, deep. Obviously, we've seen a couple walk-ons. They stand out.
Right.
Can you talk just a little bit about your unit and how good it can be this year?
Oh, man, the unit is just tight. I call us like a band of brothers, man. Me, OJ, Hill, all the young guys, everybody. You mentioned some of the walk-ons. Everybody, we don't treat them like walk-ons. We don't have that type of stuff. Everybody's brothers. We call each other brothers. We have tight end dinners and stuff like that. Stuff that a unit is supposed to do. So that's what I would say that we are. We're a band of brothers. We enjoy playing beside each other and playing with each other, and we just enjoy having fun, just trying to have fun.
Nick's USC prep starts tomorrow. It's time for guys to step up. The coaches have to sort of start determining the game plan for next week. Are you excited for that?
I'm very excited. Coming into my senior year, been practicing against some of the same guys all of camp. Practicing against all your teammates, and just coming up the week before my senior year and my last, first game or whatever. It's just exciting, just to go into it and just explore all the opportunities that we have as a team this year, and to see, how everything works out, and just to see the atmosphere and everything, all the things that you get from a first game. And it's just very exciting.
In your opinion, is it easier to maybe focus in on practice and get excited when you're working on a specific game plan instead of just the beginning of fall camp when you're working on more basic drills and fundamentals?
I feel like practice is practice, regardless of, if you're working on a specific game plan or just a broad game plan. Practice is practice. We go there specifically to get better, and we just have fun just doing it as a team. I can honestly say that. So.
You talked about the atmosphere. AT&T Stadium, obviously, you guys were there twice last year. Does that give you an advantage, and what was that atmosphere like?
I'm not sure if it gives us an advantage. I wouldn't say advantage, but it is a great atmosphere. It's one of the bigger stadiums and stuff like that. So, you go there and you look at the lights and the big jumbotron and stuff like that. It's just fun. It's like surreal. It's like a movie. You going into that big old stadium like that. So,
Thanks, Brandon.
Thank you.
How excited are you just to get the season started?
Super excited. That was my senior year. I've been looking forward to it, and it's nothing like the first game week. So finally happy to get out of camp practice because our camp is long and hard. Just trying to get better every day, and in the season we get to put all that hard work to use.
Do you have any rituals you like to do with your teammates maybe before the start of the season, maybe before the first game?
With the D-line, I know we all try to go together and go get like hot wings or something. Just one day we just eat bad or something like that. The week before the game, probably Saturday or something like that. We just all hang out and just get to relax and take our heads off of football for a little bit.
You've had a couple injuries. How are you doing okay physically?
Oh, I'm good. I was out back in practice a couple days ago, and I'm out there rolling in just like normal, practicing and pass rushing and playing block just as normal.
Obviously, this D-line has with the linebackers behind you, has the ability to really rush the passer. Do you see this as a unit that could really cause havoc for the QBs?
Yeah, because we've been working on it. I've seen it progress since the beginning of camp and throughout the summer and stuff like that, and I just feel like we're to a point we could do multiple things, new things we haven't done in the past just to affect the quarterback more than normal.
Looking at that O-line, you see those guys a lot in practice going against them. Just what do you see, especially at the center position? I mean, replacing a guy like Ryan Kelly's not easy, but what do you see, across the board from that O-line?
I feel like they stepped up to the challenge to replacing the old lineman that left last year, and they've been practicing just as hard as us on defense and making some great blocks and stuff like that. So I feel like I won't have any worries about the offensive line we have this year.
Playing at AT&T Stadium, obviously played there twice last year. Do you think having played there gives you a little bit of an advantage? And what was the atmosphere like there?
The atmosphere last year was pretty crazy. It was the first against Wisconsin. The opener last year was exciting. And then the playoff game against Michigan State was a game to remember. So it's going to be pretty exciting this year, open up against USC, another big team, and I'm looking forward to it, just to go out there and put the challenge on our hands and just try to dominate just as normal.
Coach said, USC prep starts tomorrow. What does that mean, I guess, walking in the first day and actually preparing for a game versus, what you've been doing fall camp-wise?
Fall camp, we pretty much is focused on us. Focus on the things we need to get better offensively and defensively. Tomorrow we'll actually start watching film on USC and see the things they do on offense and the schemes and personnels and stuff like that, and the defenses we need to put in to counter the offenses they run. So this is going to be a big 180 turn. The intensity in practice is still going to be the same, but it's just going to be focused on one team rather than ourselves.
Is it easier for especially some of those younger players to really focus in and give the extra effort when there's a game plan they're working on versus from what you've seen in just a regular fall camp practice?
Yeah, I think it'd be a lot easier for the young guys because they're pretty much focused on one thing and only a select number of plays compared to like our whole playbook, which is like, I don't know how big it is. There's a lot of plays, but I think they'll be more locked in on one team and the game plan and all the stuff we put in, so they'll be more focused in the meetings and stuff like that.
All right, thanks, Dalvin.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.